So we met in 2010, got married in 2013.
Amanda had this great job. She was managing a enterprise, and I had a job that I liked. We wanted to have children, right? And we lost a child at 28 weeks, and that was pretty hard on us.
Honestly, it was kind of the start of some challenges for us. I don't know if there was a definitive moment. Our schedules were both really demanding and became like the main focus. And that really opened up, I guess, a lot of trouble.
I just came to this realization, like, something's not right here. I need to get good and right just with myself.
Randy had called and said, I think I just want to end this. I don't want to do this anymore.
It wasn't about not loving her. It was about not being able to make that work.
We had been separated for about a year when we had decided to sell the house, and both had kind of went our separate direction that way. But in the back of my mind, something was like, don't let go yet.
I helped her move, and that was like a big step to just kind of repair, like, to make it okay, like we were gonna be okay.
And it gave us the opportunity to actually spend some time together and have hard conversations and work through a lot of hurt.
We were having this conversation about whether, if we do make an attempt at this, it can't just be us trying to fix it.
I had told Randy, I think I need to find a church. I need to find something. But he had actually approached me and said, I think if we're going to try this again, then we need to put God at the center of this. Little did I know he had been seeking that on his own in our time apart. But weirdly, a couple of weeks before that, we had gotten the Echo launch party flyers, and I had hung mine up on my fridge, and I said, I'm really glad that you said that, because I'd gotten this invitation in the mail to check out this new church.
And I was literally looking at that flyer on my table when we were having this conversation. And I was like, I've heard of the same church, and let's give it a try. Let's check it out.
It was just so welcoming, and everybody was so friendly. Everybody had a smile on their face.
It was real.
Right.
They were genuinely glad to see us there. Seeing the same people the next time, and they knew our names.
Again. Yeah. I remember worship and just how moved I was, and moved to tears. I met God in that moment. I met Jesus in that moment. If we hadn't stepped through those doors and experienced what we experienced and just listened to the call and the tug on your heart, I honestly don't even know if I would be here today.
For me, I was already in that mode of, God, what do you want to do with me? What's next? We are both willing to grow towards God, and I think as we get closer to Him, we get closer together.
To commit to saying, okay, I'm going to get rid of my apartment, I'm going to come back home, and this is what we're going to do, and we're going to seek God first, and how can we incorporate Him into our marriage and put Him at the center? That's nothing we'd ever tried. You want to talk about breathing life into dead bones? I just can't even describe it. You don't have to be perfect. None of us are. We're all broken, flawed, imperfect people serving a perfect God. He wants to meet you where you're at, but you have to open the door and let Him in and be willing to let Him do the work in you.